Yo, 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 it's your boy JoJo Heart Attack here, and I've got some news for you. The news is I'm going to go over in this video is my vacations, the 2 vacations I've taken, the vacation that I have coming up. I'm going to show a little bit of footage from each. I don't have a lot of gathering footage, mostly because the gathering was mind-blowingly fun, and I did not pull out my camera one time. The Lost Lands was super fun too, but luckily, all my friends pulled out their cameras all the time. And so they've got lots of footage. So I filtered through them, made sure there wasn't any craziness. Because a lot of the outfits were awesome and I want to show as many of the outfits as possible. But one of the outfits, our lady friend had her bits out. She had her bits out in the outfit because she was going pretty hardcore raver and she had her bits out. And I can't show her bits. I actually don't have a video of her bits because I think her boyfriend wouldn't like that. But I don't. She had her bits out, and you can't have the bits on the YouTube. Get Logan Pauled. You get Logan Pauled. Everybody gonna block me. Everybody gonna say that I show their kids bits, and I don't show kids bits. So we went through all the videos, made sure there wasn't any bits in them, and there wasn't. I think that the person who made most of the videos was relatively discretionary on that. So no bits. Sorry, y'all. Alrighty. So we're going to hit you with the next phase of the video. The meat, the grits, the things that you need to be eating, by the way, and the reason you're not fit. All right. So if you don't know a lot about me, I'm JoJo Heart Attack. Oh, check it. I'm actually really fat right now. You probably wouldn't believe that, but I have fitness standards for myself and I am on a bulking phase. So therefore I am not the skinniest and the most shredded that I normally am. I'm trying to gain some muscle. So that's why I feel like I'm qualified to tell you why you're not fit. You're not fit for 3 reasons, 3 main reasons. And I might even throw a couple extra in at the end, depending on how much time I have. Main reason you're not fit is your diet. Your diet is your construction material. Your body is like a construction zone. Your body is a house that you've been trying to build until you die. Sometimes you have to make repairs on your body. Sometimes you have to deal with storms that are going to hurt your body. But above all, you have to make sure your body has the right building materials to build the type of house you want. If you want a 7-bedroom house, you have to feed your body 7 bedrooms worth of material. You have to be eating enough food and the right foods, like the right proteins for sure, because that's what's going to build you the muscle that you want. The right carbs, that's going to give you the energy that you want. And hopefully not a lot of fat, because you're going to notice quite a bit of that fat is going to sit on your body. So try to avoid fats. Try to have heavy proteins and heavy carbs for the purpose of building a large house. If you want your house to be smaller, you're going to want to keep up that protein because you still want quite a bit of muscle, but you're also going to want to start cutting down on a lot of those fats and a little bit of those carbs. That's the number 1 reason why you're not fit, your diet. Number 2 reason why you're not fit is your consistency. Now, this brings me up to a kind of a story that I hate to tell because it almost sounds kind of mean, but that's not how I mean it. I often have people come up to me and ask to work out with me. And I'll admit sometimes I'm always really excited to have them work out with me because the fact that a lot of them see that this is something I'm trying to do, so they want to be supportive, they're trying to be great friends. And I also really appreciate how they always shout me out. You'll see them shout me out on social media, shout me out everywhere that I am working with them right now and that I'm working out with them and they're trying to give me a lot of props. And I appreciate that so much, and it means so much to me that they are trying to help me do what I'm trying to do and make me more and more popular every day. However, there is a negative to that, and that's the fact that once they say something like that, I'm like a part of their fitness journey. I'm like the force behind their fitness journey because some people will recognize my name and see me as the person helping them. And I love that. But the part that I hate is a lot of them don't want to be consistent. A lot of them come with me for one workout, don't come with me for future workouts because that first workout sucked. They'll come at me for advice and they won't complete the program. So therefore, when people see them not gaining in fitness, they almost look at it as my fault. And I hate that sometimes because maybe I'm just being prideful, but I just don't think that it's the fact that they're not doing the right work. It's the fact that they're not doing enough of that work. So you got to be consistent. That's why I'm going to recommend the simplest program that I can think of for anybody. It's a basic program. I am going to, if anybody wants me to message it to them, I can message it to them on Facebook. It starts off with 5 push-ups, the next 5 push-ups, 10 sit-ups. Yes, I'm making this up on the spot. 5 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, a two block walk, run, jog, followed by another 5 push-ups at the end. You do this every other day for a total of 5 days, and then you double it, and then you keep doing that for that cycle. So you keep doing that until basically you get up to a higher number. I'd probably say for the first 2 months. At the end of that 2 months, you should be up to 40 push-ups and about a mile run, and you should actually be experiencing some serious fitness gains. Third reason, wow, this video is long. The third reason is the amount of time you've been training, your training age. People might not realize this. This physique is, in my opinion, a 3-year physique. I've had 3 years of relatively consistent training. It hasn't been as consistent as I wanted it to be. I feel like I could have done all this in a year if I would have been more consistent. But it does take time to gain muscle. It does take time to lose fat. It does take time to gain size. You cannot doing 5 times more work isn't always going to get you 5 times more results. If you quit your job and start working out 12 hours a day, that does not, and I only work out roughly 1 hour a day, that doesn't mean that your results will come 12 times faster. Certain things in your body take an amount of time, and you need to be ready for that. I have a great, very close friend. His name is Josh, and he is not a very giant man by any means, and he wants to have some fitness results. We've talked about it a few times. And as much as I know he can gain size, the hardest part is the amount of time that'll take. He will have to go through a phase where he gains weight. He will have to go through a phase where he loses some of that fat. You'll have to go through a lot of that. You can consistently stay at a low body fat percentage, but you will not have as quick a result by doing that. That was a quick expose on cutting and bulking. I have a better video on it if you want to hear the meat and the grits of that. So there you go. That's pretty much all the information I have for you today. I do have another vacation coming up. I need to get the vacation footage up. I know it'll pop views. I know that's what you want. And I do have another vacation coming up in not too long. And I'm also going to be getting some news from work that will hopefully lead to me celebrating. And if I do any of that celebrating, I will try to post just a tiny snippet of that celebration, as long as my friends are cool with that. So, blam.